Yeah. Inside voice. I hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it. That shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwin' the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted that we get what we deserve. Freaks show they staring and don't ask for no pictures. Cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking now, I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system to GameStop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM, broken the rain wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of indie and drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
Ryne Radio is brought to you in part by Cerna Cigars. If you want to burn like a star, smoke a Cerna cigar. Premium hand-rolled blunts with the glass tips, and it should be powered by Fresh Coast Cannabis. Follow both Cerna Cigars and Fresh Coast Cannabis on Instagram today and let them know that Ryne Radio sent you. We are also brought to you by Adopt My Block. Follow Adopt My Block on Instagram or add them within your cart on Amazon Smile. Remember, adopt, don't shop with Adopt My Block. If you would like to check out some underground music from the Bay Area and beyond, check out TinoKilledIt.com or watch live at twitch.tv/TinoKilledIt. If you're in Santa Cruz, stop by the Rush Inn at 113 Ninth Street in between Water and Pacific. Come play with us forever and ever or until the government shuts us down again at the Rush Inn.
Begging you to touch and go. Highway to the danger zone. Right to the danger zone. Heading into twilight, spreading out her wings tonight. She got you jumping off the deck, shouting into overdrive. Highway to the danger zone. I'll take you right into the danger zone. Can never say hello to you till you get it.
That'll work. It works now because I've done this problem so many times because I'm a goddamn amateur and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
No sound gang, baby.
I already know it's going to work.
How you know?
Watch. I'll bet you. Watch me hit a button and then you can See? Told you. Told you. I know the fucking problems now. I know the fucking problems now. Okay, let me start over. Hi. It's Ryan Watkins. This is the Ryne Radio show.
You don't even know the name of
Already
your
fucked up.
motherfucking show. You don't even know. You don't even.
I'm running too many shows now.
You don't even know.
It's Ryne Radio, episode 145. I'm Ryan Watkins. We got a fucking special guest in the building tonight.
We just have Dawg damn in the back at it like bad habits. You know what it is.
Bam. Yeah, because like I was kind of telling you downstairs a little bit, but not too much. We cut back around here because we're adding on at the same time. It's like when your dad's like, "Hey, we got to get rid of the trampoline," but it's because we're fucking adding on 2 rooms in the house. So we're putting in a movie theater.
Ah, okay.
I guess. I don't
I
know.
mean,
That doesn't really
that's-
make sense.
It
but,
did.
I'm cutting
maybe
back-
not the placement, but
the intent was there. I'm not going live on Mondays anymore. I'm only going live Wednesday nights. And when I do go live Wednesday nights, I'm always going to try to have a guest here because it makes sense, right? And then, still making sure it's very much BOTZ related or just battle rap news in general. And then, make sure I always have a guest here. Keep it like that, because like I said, I'm doing my own Patreon now. So if you want to just like listen to me rant and rave about fucking all things in the world that's not even just fucking battle rap related, I'm basically doing that to like kind of build bits for my fucking show. It's kind of already working for me actually. So yeah, I just splurge all my fucking useless fucking bullshit out on my Patreon now. So instead of going live on Monday nights, I do the podcast on there on Monday nights, and then I'm going to be having a whole slew of new shows dropping on there. That has nothing to do with battle rap at all. But we're back to battle rap because that's what this show's fucking all about. And I'm still going to upload the audio from this to Spotify and all that good shit. So.
and that goes under what? Ryne Radio, or is it under counterproductive?
Ryne Radio. What counterproductive?
Like, where does this go?
This stays on counterproductive for pretty much always.
Okay.
Because for the work that we have done here, Dan is grateful. So he's probably gonna always let me fucking rock on this channel, even though the boy's coming back this Sunday.
Oh,
This Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, only on Patreon though. So head on over to patreon.com/counterproductive. Not only can you watch a slew of battles that have not even hit YouTube yet, and they only hit YouTube once a week. Apparently, we're not the first league to do that anymore. I guess another league can come along and say that they're the first league of doing this, even though there's already another league doing it, and then they're just the first new league. But we're the first league that's been dropping fucking weekly fucking joints. And so you can go over to fucking the Patreon for only $5. Not only will you watch all the battles, but now, you get to watch the fucking new rendition of the Dirtbag Dan show. I don't know what number .0 it would be at this point. Since I've known the boy, I've helped him move out of like 3-4 different studios by this point.
He should just call it like Dirtbag Dan Show Z.
I came along when Skylar G was still around.
Dirtbag Dan Show GT.
Yeah, it's non-canon, but I always like GT.
Don't do that.
I always like GT. Always did. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Dragon Ball GT. We're not really here to talk about many things. Actually, we're kind of realistically, we're not even here. We kind of are, but we aren't. If you want to believe in like quantum physics and time and all that kind of stuff.
I don't believe in QP at all.
Fair enough. He might stab you, so it's not really the worst thing to,
That's fair.
probably easier not to believe in him, just to try to act like that kind of a person doesn't
Sometimes
exist
I
in the
feel like
world.
he's a figment of my imagination. Like I imagine that he battled Saint one time in Monterey, but it's not on YouTube, so maybe it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. It happens, but it don't happen.
That's
battle rap, though. Battle rap, a lot of battles can turn into Schrodinger's fucking battles real quick. It's like it happened, but it didn't happen. I don't know.
Nobody's seen it. It never happened.
But let's say hello with some folks in here before I fucking get too carried away. I don't know how to take this chat and put it over there like I used to, so fucking sue me or whatever. But we got fucking Eric Powers in the building watching on fucking Facebook. We got Absurd up in the motherfucking mix. What's good? We got New Swammy. We got Dawg even in the chats too. I was telling him before we went on mic, he's like Rick Rude fucking on Nitro and Raw at the same time. We got Fuck Off in the building. Half K's in the mix. What's up? We were talking about you downstairs too. We appreciate. I like all your graphic work. Assad's in the mix. Assad's already been disowning me because he said that I like Dragon Ball DT, so he lost his respect.
I told you.
Jamie Alamode, what's up? I know that's your fucking.
What's
that's
happening?
your fucking. I was almost gonna say something. I was just gonna say I know that's your lady, but that's kind of. It's a little too like broy. You know what I mean? Oh, your old lady. The old lady.
I think you would have been all right.
Fuck Off says that he rewatched me versus THC the other day, and then I low key bodied him.
Bro, I did too.
I'll tell you who doesn't agree with that. THC. You can go talk to him about it online because I gave up that I gave up the battle after the battle a long time ago. Because even not that long ago he hopped in. Shout out to THC though, but he my favorite braided hair battler. He hopped in the battle, the group not that long ago, and just a reminder, I bodied everybody over here, and I was just like, yeah, maybe if you start losing more, someone will give you a battle league. You guys, and you're winning.
Yeah, I had just watched that battle the other day too, and I had showed it to my dude Half K too, because he was like, I never seen any of Ryan's battles, and I was like, hey, watch this one.
It's not honestly like I think my favorite of all time are like my last two, and then like Edmund and Stan is a notable mention because people really like the funniness in that battle, and I knew Edmund, so I kind of knew how I could like kind of fuck with them. Yeah, no, shout out to Fuck Off though. I like compliments. Anyway, fucking I was about to say something, and then I was like, let's shout out these people. But that might just be cover and an excuse. What have you been up to? How's life treating you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Chilling, doing my thing, just getting ready for stuff. You know, that's pretty much it.
What'd you think of that Dark Side of the Ring Nick Gage episode?
I didn't watch it. I haven't seen none of the most recent Dark Side of the Ring stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I've been off. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
the Brian Pillman episode either.
Nope, I ain't seen that. I ain't seen none of the or outside of, I think I just watched like the first two A&E documentaries because I ain't got that channel.
Okay.
And like, so I can't watch it. They don't got it on Hulu. They ain't got it on.
Oh, dude,
I'm just looking for somewhere to like stream and shit.
It's on my fucking cable. Like I
don't have cable. I got YouTube TV.
Fair enough.
And we ain't got fucking like all the goddamn channels to not have is fucking like A&E. And all the shit that Hulu don't want to put on that motherfucker either. Like they don't want to have A&E. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't even know what A&E stand for. It need a W at the end so that shit can make more fucking sense, but it ain't.
I think it used to be
all motherfucking illicit.
What did it used to be?
All explicit.
I know it used to be something. Hold on here. A-N-E.
Motherfucking.
What is it? Oh, right here.
Anal
That's
and
like
egregious.
Accident and emergency? No, wait. No, that's not.
Arts and entertainment.
Fuck out of here. We're going to look this up on the fucking Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, arts and entertainment.
Man.
All right. Where'd you see that at?
It's like, it's in bold.
Oh, I'm still.
Come on, man.
I pulled up the wiki and that's not. I don't even need that shit. Yeah, arts and entertainment. I mean, I guess it kind of worked.
I guess.
So I did a complete 180 on the fucking Nick Gage documentary because I was even telling you, I was just like, hey, this dude seems like a clown.
Well, you said he was a J-Cat?
I kind of felt like it, or not even so much him, but just like the whole element to the shit. Cause like they just like really played up like the worst aspects to him.
All right,
just
I'm
like,
gonna have to go watch that.
Basically, the only thing that I really got from the Nick Gage Dark Side of the Ring doc was like they're like, yeah, I don't know, dude's a weird deathmatch wrestler. He died in a tournament of death. He fucking got addicted to painkillers, and then he robbed a bank, and then he violated his parole, and then he almost killed David Arquette. And that was like pretty much the documentary. And I was like, well, I knew all that shit kind of, but
it sounded like he the white New Jack, R.I.P.
But this is my thing about New Jack is like New Jack for one is legitimately fucking crazy, and for two, he like started off as a wrestler and then like started doing crazy shit.
That's fair.
And that's what they kind of covered in the Dark Side of the Ring. So then I was like, oh, this Nick Gage guy don't really look like fucking anybody I want to fuck with. And then I really got a fucking weirdo impression of that Brett Lauderdale of the GCW. Like, cause the whole time he's just kind of being like skeezy throughout the whole shit.
Yeah,
So I was just like,
need to watch all that shit.
I didn't really fuck with it. But then I listened to the Chris Van Vliet podcast of Nick Gage, and it made me totally fucking back up all my whole opinion to the point. Not only did it make me like retract all this shit, but it made me be like, I actually really fuck with Nick Gage, but I still kind of think I don't fuck with Brett Lauderdale, and I think that's what it is. And I don't know if a lot of that GCW shit is like, I don't really mind deathmatch shit, but it still has to have like a sense of story to it. And like the thing about the Chris Van Vliet episode was they really go in depth. Like he used to be like a high school wrestler and shit. Like he used to like love baseball and shit. Like it actually, like the Chris Van Vliet episode actually like really got into like who Nick Gage really
What
is
came
as a
out
fucking
first?
person. The fucking Dark Side of the Ring episode. So maybe they just like filmed that, and then at the time, like maybe dude was just whatever. I don't know. I felt like the makers of the episode really played up the kayfabe character.
That shit sounds like a work
Yeah,
on both fronts.
yeah,
Like you getting the rub with them, like giving you all like the negative about him in Dark Side of the Ring, of course, and then like they try to bring him back to humanity in the Chris Van Vliet
exactly.
show,
Filet.
and then boom, you get the rub on both sides.
Yeah, you're right.
You get the heel version of him, and you got the face version.
Damn,
right
yeah,
in
you're
your
right.
face. Both wrestling presented.
And Chris Van
Boom.
Vliet's a genius then, because then like he probably even
Storytelling.
tapped into that. Like he probably kind of knew like, oh, they're only really kind of showing this side. Like I could probably like slip in here and like, because I don't know, he actually just talked to him like he's a regular ass dude. And so like, and when he did talk to him like that, like he really is a regular ass dude. And then like a lot of the shit is on the Chris Van Vliet episode, he got to like be like, dude, I regret all that shit. Like I've been trying to like escape my past, to where it's like I feel like they really didn't tell that story in the Dark Side of the Ring. Like I felt like the Dark Side of the Ring guys just really got like a fucking boner for all the deathmatch shit and just really wanted to push
that's
that
where
shit.
that's where the money at. You gotta highlight that shit.
That's
Blood,
fair.
Guts, spit.
It's like those
nads everywhere
cats-
and shit.
It's like those cats from like that just started fucking doing wrestling fucking matches in Walmart and shit, and then you have like motherfuckers that like really ain't up on shit. That's like, oh, do these guys really wrestle? You know, it's like
Oh damn.
it's like yeah, but nah. You know, it's like yeah, but they probably shouldn't like, or like at least doing like, I don't know. Like I have such a respect for that shit, though, where I'm like. I always think it's odd when somebody like don't actually like go to this fucking like take some fucking classes in the school and shit.
That's fair. Because you never know. Like they might be raw. Like,
Yeah,
or, you know.
and I'm just like, you clearly have the aptitude to fucking take pain. You're
Yeah,
fucking
and
willing
there's
to
a
get
much safer
suplexed.
way you could do that.
That's what I'm saying. To where it's
Not
just like,
Walmart and goddamn.
and that's why I always,
linoleum floors. And
that's
shit.
why I always fuck with Jim Cornette. Like even though a lot of people talk shit, like the boy fucking like that's why he talks shit.
It's hella funny because I was gonna tell you how like I can't stand Jim Cornette because I just hated him in the '90s because he used to have what was it? I think he had like the Rock and Roll Express in the WWF,
Mm-hmm.
and he had that annoying ass tennis racket. And he was always hella loud with the
Yep.
fucking suits and shit. I couldn't stand Jim Cornette.
Right.
And then I think he was managing like Bob Sparkplug Holly. Couldn't stand his ass either. 'Cause he, and it was like him and the 1-2-3 Kid, and I couldn't stand his little ass either.
Dude, I didn't like Ric Flair when I was growing up.
Me neither.
I
I
thought
didn't
he
like
was annoying as fuck. And then I-
90s Ric Flair was one of the most annoying things ever. He had like that weird. He was still trying to stay hella cool and relevant, but he was hella like old and played out. And it's like, come on,
See,
dog.
and I even hated it because, like, I was like starting to. I didn't really understand who he was in history. Like, I understood he was somebody, but I didn't know like who or why. So then I was watching him like after the Evolution days, like right before like the Shawn Michaels like farewell match, where I was just like, this guy.
Old and decrepit. Like he's the greatest big shit in the world. He's out there looking like the skeleton. But actually, you know what? That was like he was decent still. Ric Flair.
No, yeah, he still had it.
he was like, all right, we can see
I
this
mean,
happening. But now Ric Flair is
compared
like,
to
the
now
Crypt
too,
Keeper.
it's like, you know, motherfucker knew actually how to tell a story to his matches still. Like even though he couldn't do anything, like there was still some shit to there. And then he like lost his mind and just started taking bumps and being all stupid. I do love that fucking him and the Jay Lethal promo. That's like one of the best shits ever.
Oh, that's money. That's
Yeah.
great.
Like, you can't do me. Woo! Don't you start that with me.
Yeah, fucking was it Black Machismo?
Yeah, but it was like because at first he was doing Macho Man, and then
He
he
did
like
that hella good too.
he did, and then he changed it into like the Ric Flair character when Ric Flair and like the Main Event Mafia and all that shit started happening. Jay Lethal's a fucking national treasure. Like, and the nation doesn't even know. That's what's so sad about that. Like, and like shout out to that dude because he actually like it seems like he got some integrity to him because like he only really like fuck with like the folks that like fuck with him. Like, I don't know like how much money that'll really make you in the end though, but you know what I mean? Because it's like he's still hella loyal to like Ring of Honor and shit like that. I'm surprised. Like, you think you would have been like crossed over to WWE and shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's just never no demand for him in WWE though.
Maybe, but
Like-
I couldn't really imagine he's like a shithead or anything. You
True,
know?
but,
like because
you
they
know.
usually take everybody at a certain point.
Maybe it's just not his time yet.
Maybe, but like I
Maybe.
said, like maybe it was
Yeah.
him. Maybe it's him. Like
Maybe
nah, I'm
he's
cool.
gonna get that AJ Styles treatment. Like
That'd be
'cause
sweet.
Styles got there super late. Like
And when he did, fucking dude, I'm not gonna lie, I still run that back once in a while, just the fucking debut of AJ, like
that whole 1 year of AJ Styles was really good.
dude. And then they fucked him, like, and then I found out what is it that match of him versus Finn, like that boy did that on his own initiative because it was supposed to be Finn versus someone else.
Yeah.
And then like word was just put out through the grapevine of like, oh shit, Finn's match got canceled on or whatever. So I guess AJ was like, look, I know I just got here. Yeah. But like he was the one that was like, cause like I think he was like on the other show or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's like, look, I know I ain't got no pull, but I would fucking love to be the guy that fills in. And that's like basically the only time we ever even got that. And it was like on a fucking whim. Like,
Man, that was a good match too.
it really was. And then I'm just like, how fucking stupid are these like fucking executives sometimes? Like, cause it's like, dude,
Sometimes they just
the
miss it, bro.
like it's one of those like to me like it's actually a shame that it only happened in that manner because it's like, dude, like when you watch that match, like the crowd's going nuts for like the first 10 minutes before like they even touch each other. Like that doesn't happen a lot, especially like now too. To where like the whole crowd's just sitting there going fucking whoop whoop too sweet whoop whoop.
The last
too,
time I
like,
feel like the crowd really went nuts before the guys even touched each other was like Rock and Hogan
mhm.
at that WrestleMania because they just stood there and they looked at each other
Just
and
milked
just
it.
turned their heads one way and the other one turned his head the other way and it's like, dude, what the fuck?
It's like
And
it's
I
like
run
dogs
that
on
back
the
every
fence.
now and then. It's like,
Yeah.
man,
Dude, I
What
even
the
played that
fuck?
for my girlfriend, and she was like, "This is really good." I was like,
That's
"Yeah,
just
it
intense
is. You're right."
for no reason.
I was like, "It's really good," and it's not. Like, technically, it's one of the worst matches of all time.
Oh yeah, but like
But
storytelling wise,
it's
beautiful.
one of the best matches of all time.
Beautiful.
Like, and then it's just like not even just for the storytelling, but like for like it's a great exercise in just being like, and not even just wrestling, but it's like being over. It's like at a certain point you can be so over in people's minds that they'll fucking forgive anything.
New Jersey twerk.
Facts though. That's a great fucking example, especially like
New Jersey
and
twerk. I'm trying to get there, bro.
that's why I always
That's
be
where I want to get battle
right.
rap
No,
twerk.
that's
Like,
that's
man, you
that's
know
where you
what?
want to be. That's where you want to be. You either want to be like so
there.
over that they'll accept your bullshit, or like so good that you kind of just you're really respected, but you stay under the radar. Like nobody really bring you up in anything, but when you're brought up, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that's the dude. Yeah, he's still doing it." Like that's
Damn,
not
you know
really
what?
like
That
an
is-
that's
that
not
is
really
a
an
dope-
insult. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
It's
Like
yeah, oh, you did
it's
what?
actually like kind of a compliment still, because then it's like, yeah, I still been doing this, and I'm just not like, I'm just kind of getting
It's
mine
like,
out
damn,
of it.
Good. I'm happy. Yeah, like I feel like it's like that. City, City.
Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cause it's like, oh, what the fuck? He came back out of nowhere. Now
I
here,
feel
Cooking
like-
Fools.
Like the one I was thinking of is kind of like Lada Zay. Like nobody disrespects Lada Zay, but nobody like really brings him up in like a top whatever list either.
And he good as fuck.
But he's good. Like
As
he's
fuck.
really good, and he's never really stopped. He just
That's a good point.
like at a certain point you hit like such a level of consistency that like folks kind of forget. Like Real Deal kind of got that problem a
Mhm.
lot. Like folks kind of forget what he's kind of capable of sometimes. I mean, he's a champ right now and he has been for a while.
Mhm.
But before he became that, like That dude had like a crazy consistent solid run forever. Like he never had some bullshit. Like it was just a matter of like, oh, this is just not that good for a real deal battle, but it's still good. It's just like you've had better battles. But it's like he's never been terrible, never shit the bed once.
There's like a curse of consistency too.
Yeah.
It's like you could.
Yo, Curse's Consistency is my next band name.
That's hard.
This is
Like-
fire as fuck.
You could want to be active, but then it's like if you're too active, then it's like, for example, B Magic battles. B Magic at one point was like on top of the fucking world, but then it's like you look at probably after Iron Solomon and on, half of those battles that B Magic took probably should have never even happened because like who is he battling? Like just anybody in any little league just to get get a paycheck, and he's like choking all the time. So it's like, come on, dog, you really tarnishing your record and like probably your buying price too. So
it's like,
but then at the same time, it's B Magic, bro. It's like you never know because if you come with it, you're gonna be entertained.
and that's another great example of the whole wrestler model too, because it's like when an old wrestler comes to your fucking local like fucking
bingo hall and shit.
yeah, like damn, you used to be the guy. It's like when Carlito just show up in like APW or
Like,
some
look
shit.
at you,
It's like,
man.
damn. I
He
mean,
still
like
looks
that's
good.
not. Yeah, I know it's different now though. But for a minute there though, you'd probably see him pop up, be like, oh damn, man, what
You here
happened,
now, bro? Like,
And then he just got fucking yoked. Dude, he's about to be in the fucking WWE 2K22 game. It's like, motherfucker only came back for like one match. And he's just so fucking ripped and yoked that they're like, yeah, throw him in. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that game, even though Ukes isn't involved. Because I'm just like, I don't care if you had an extra year to work on it. You don't got Ukes. Like, what the fuck else could
I
you
don't know,
do?
man. I'm curious. I might. And you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let
Oh,
people
yeah,
play
no.
it. And
No,
I'm
yeah.
gonna read about it.
Honestly, whoever buys WWE 2K22, like when it first launches, you're the bravest fucking soul in the world. Cause it's like we all experienced 20. Like I bought that shit on a sale, like way after the fact, even knowing it was still terrible. And I was just like, I gotta have like I'll
Is it
buy
really
it.
that
I'll
bad?
buy it cheap just to see if it really, and it is.
Damn.
But see, I never even tried like to actually play it. I just went and seen like how, because Hughes is like they're the company that like gives it all like to create a custom
Yep.
character type good shit. So like they literally just didn't have that. Like you create a character and it's just like so bullshit. And like you could still download other people's created character, but it's like just not even worth the fucking try. Like
Damn.
because they're just trying to get it like as close as they can. But it's not like, because it's like people used to do that in the whole, because I came up in like the SmackDown versus Raw era of the creator wrestler fucking thing, to where you had to like print out the fucking specific like numbers to people's like, oh, put the jawline at like 52.
Oh yeah, there you
Use
go.
like the, oh, if you take like the blank 142 square and put it like backwards on the dude's hip and look
yep.
like a Jeff Hardy towel, like those type of tricks. So like you had to really get into it. Like that was still Ukes though, to where it's like, and then at a certain point they understood that people were doing that, so then they made the job easier.
Yep.
To where it's just like you're asking a company just to fucking out of nowhere like come up with some shit like that, and then to where it's just like,
Maybe that whole year of just not having nothing else to do did him some good.
fucking half K, your boys all get it on Switch, extra ballsy. But see, that's how ballsy it would be, because they didn't even put 19 or 20 on the Switch. Like you could still buy 2K18 on the Switch, and every time I see it in the marketplace, I'm like, wow, why?
How much is it?
That's even worse. It doesn't even matter. That's worse than fucking 2K20 on fucking PlayStation.
Damn.
Fuck off was saying, yeah, I used to play the PS2 WWE games a lot. Yeah, no, there's some fucking good ones in there. Like fucking
What
Here
was
Comes the
one?
Pain.
Here Comes the Pain was
Uh,
great and ridiculous at the same time.
Yeah.
Like Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are the most.
What's the
overpowered
one where you can
characters
go into
ever.
the crowd? I remember that one was like a thing. It might have been Here Comes the Pain.
I know that was the one where you could take them like backstage.
So yeah, it might have
and then
been.
You could like go outside, and then they had a helicopter that would come by. You could jump on that shit and like jump off of the helicopter.
Did they have bra and panty matches in the fucking Here Comes the Pain?
I feel like they might have.
It might have. Yeah, I just remember one of the games definitely had for sure, and I was just like, fucking mostly kids buy this shit.
Here Comes the Pain was ridiculous.
Fuck, and it's like the point of the bra and panties match is to literally strip a bitch naked and you win the match.
Mhm.
Like that's hilarious. Like you're just selling that shit to kids. Like it's just fucking.
Hey,
Hey, I played a lot worse. You ever played fucking what is it, BMX Triple X?
I feel like I did.
Dude, it was the most ridiculous game ever, and it was like imagine like a worse version of Dave Mira's BMX.
I know.
But every mission that you passed for some reason came with like a little video of a girl doing a lap dance. It was,
I did play this.
or
game.
not necessarily
This
a
game's
lap
stupid as
dance.
fuck.
It was just like strip tease dances.
This game's stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
remember this
I was
dumbass
just like,
game.
I remember playing it as a kid. I was like, oh, this is just so you can unlock all the fucking strip tease videos. I was like, why
Because
don't
it
you
was
just
still a
don't you
it was
just
still
make
a
a
Dave
porn?
Mirra game.
was it?
Like, because it's still in that series of games.
Oh,
but
like
then
it
they
was just
like,
a BMX
yeah,
game.
I guess they just like I don't know if they lost.
Well,
the-
because there was Dave Mira and then there was fucking
Matt Hoffman.
Matt Hoffman, and
Mhm.
both of those were legit.
Yep.
I still miss a good BMX game. There's not even a good skateboarding game anymore. I mean, there's Skater XL, which is cool, but it's more like a simulation than it is a game.
I mean, they got the re-release of Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Don't even.
I know.
No, we grew up.
Yeah, I couldn't go back and play it. It
Well,
wasn't the same, bro.
It's just after Tony Hawk's Underground, I don't give a fuck about fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, fuck out of here with your button smashing bullshit.
That's fair.
It's like you gave me Tony Hawk's Underground. I used to like the first time I could hop off of a board in a game and like climb a roof was fucking phenomenal. I'm like, you gave us that shit, and then you're just like, oh yeah, here's a remake of 1 and 2. Guess what, Tony Hawk? I love you, but fuck your 1 and 2 video game, dog. That shit was fun before Underground happened.
Mhm.
Like, how dare you?
We don't need that retroactive.
That's like AEW's dumbass. They're like trying to make a game that's like, oh, it's kind of like 2K, but it's more like No Mercy. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, pick one, bro.
Well, it's like not even that, but it's
That's
like,
true.
dog, go forward. We're going forward. Make a game that looks like 2K, but it got the storyline kind of modes of fucking No Mercy. Then you're talking my fucking language. But then you're just like, oh, we'll kind of make it look like both. Fuck out of here. I don't want an arcade ass wrestling game, dog. What
I
you
mean,
doing?
you know, the AEW game might be dope though.
It might be dope because it's Ukes.
That's true.
And I was just always hilarious because, what was it? When Ukes pulled away from WWE, everybody's like, oh, where are they going? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, where are they going?
But you already know where they're going.
It's like,
Where else would they go?
What, you think fucking Ring of Honor got the bankroll to fucking get a Ukes fucking produced video game, dog? Get the fuck out of here. They're going to ShadCon. They're going to AEW. Come on. So I the moment they broke away, I was like, oh, let's see how this plays out.
I'm with it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I wanted to play. I just wanted
I
to
want-
play smooth and let me do a lot of different stuff.
I want a game that looks like 2K. It has all the entrance shit, so all the theatrics, and it's like new age graphics and all that. But Fire Pro Wrestling kind of like, you know, in the sense of like making, because I really like the manager type modes, and I want that shit to matter though. Like in the universe modes now, it's just like, oh yeah, here you go. It's just for fun,
I
whatever.
think,
It's all
you know,
it's all imagination.
It's too hard to appease everybody with a good graphic game and do all of that. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
that's because that's where Fire Pro sacrifices.
yeah.
Like, they sacrifice graphics for everything else.
Playability.
Like, basically, they gave you the keys to the game with the move creation. That shit's so fucking ridiculous. I can't even get into it.
See,
I don't
yeah,
even know where to go.
I
with that
gotta
shit.
I gotta redo all my shit because like ever since then, like, and I gave up a while back because like I just started going off the rails and I was like, I can't. And then the move editor came in, so I was like, it's no even point to try to restart my shit.
Nah,
I would have to
bro.
like, yeah, I already know. Like I have to download and re-download all or delete and download all over again. Shit, fucking nonsense.
It's pretty annoying.
Somebody's spamming my shit. That's what's up.
Oh, you get spam now?
Yeah, I get spammed now. We fucking famous.
Oh, I wanna see this shit.
Fuck off says, yeah, it's on Twitch. On Omega says, if I want to become famous, I can buy followers and viewers. Because that's the best way to become famous, dog. You buy your fucking people that fucking follow you.
I'm clearly doing this.
See, and that's why I hate most of this streaming world bullshit. And like, I kind of pay attention to numbers, but I kind of don't because I'm like, how many of these motherfuckers buying their views and buying their fucking. Because you could buy all of that shit. Every bit of it. That's why I don't give a fuck about the YouTube views. People be like, oh, I got 1,000 views. Cool. Congratulations. You probably like made $1 between you two. Get somebody on Patreon. If you bring one person on Patreon, that's $5.
That's true. Like even
That's
if you
worth.
could
That's
get,
literally worth more.
yeah, like if you get one person to subscribe to you,
I'd rather
like
have one
$5 a
person
month.
pay $5, watch one battle 500 times, than to get 500 views from no patrons. Like, and I don't know why I gotta explain that to people all the fucking time. People still be excited about like I got 1,000 views. Who fucking cares? It doesn't mean anything anymore.
I mean, you know,
I can't take my verse tracker and be like, oh hey, King of the Dot, you should book me. I get 1,000 views per average.
that's fair because like you got to get like the tens and shit, right?
Yeah, and it's not like you get put on. Like if you want to go battle on other regions, you can just go and do that. Like it's not like views are stopping you. You can just talk to the person that books and be like, hey, can you put me on a thing? And more often than not, they're just like, yeah, you want to battle this guy? Cool. It's like people make it complicated. People don't like, people think there's like some weird magical world that's happening here where you're like, I'm just going to be so good that just everyone comes barking down my door. And it's like, usually those people aren't that good. And even if you were that good, no one does that. Like you gotta get gone, you gotta get going. Yeah, the world ain't slowing down for no one.
So you're telling me,
Jesus.
you know, you get yourself booked by how apt you are at reaching out to people not being weird, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I find it weird when people are like showing up and being weird.
That's fair.
I'm like, hey, this is kind of like an image thing that we're doing here. And like, I'm not really like motivated to like keep putting you on if you're not really like, because it's like, if you're like presenting yourself as a turd to me, then you're probably presenting yourself as a turd all over the place. And then you're probably like associated with turds. But I don't know because you're presenting yourself like a turd. I could be wrong.
But you know, that's battle rap though. Sometimes
Yeah.
like, you get into your battle rap mode and you just forget about everything else.
I guess. But at a certain point, even then, it's like, you know, I had a good way of putting this the other day, and I was going to try to bring it up on the show. Something to the effect of just like, I can understand a lot of people getting into this shit because they love it and they're fans of this shit, but love don't pay the bills. So like, you gotta like have more than just like I have a big interest in this, or I feel like I have a lot of talent in this.
No, I think like, you know, if you want to get paid off battle rap, you got to be wired differently.
Yeah.
Like, there's like us, and there's no shade to us in bots or nothing like that. But then there's like, you look at the dudes who go out and like get paid and win tournaments. Like there's a clear difference in that.
Yeah.
And it's just like the drive is so much differently because they're literally eating off of that. So it's like, all right, you know, if you're literally trying to eat off of that, then you just have to have a certain different kind of drive, I think, to get there.
Yeah, but I mean, most of those guys
And
got
at the same
jobs
time,
too.
opportunity, like, you know.
Yeah, most of those guys got jobs though.
That's
too.
true.
But I mean, like, there is still that separation, and like, you're not wrong. And like, a lot of those guys, like, especially because like, it's weird because like I've met a lot of them kind of like top tier cats, and it's like they're like way more surprisingly humble than you would think. And then like people that are like just entering the game are kind of like
Shits. Because they think,
standoffish and whatever. I'm like, wow, man. All right. Because I'm just like, dude, I fucking eaten fried zucchini with Hollow the Dawn. All right. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Classic. Classic.
That's going to be like my only claim to fame. Fuck Off says, do I like the King of the Dot season? I think it's a great package concept. Like the idea of a season is fucking phenomenal. I would have to say that I would challenge them being the first league to drop weekly battles because we've kind of been doing that. But I do salute them because the idea is fantastic and it's going to display a level of talent that we certainly don't have access to. So I'm curious to see how that's going to roll out on that level of the fucking, or, you know, on that top tier level. Plus, I think it's going to provide a level of incentive for people that probably is beyond just, because I think we've proven that with fucking doing the round robin tournament here is like, it drives an interest into people that you haven't necessarily like heard about or the most familiar with, to where to do it on a level to where you're more familiar with all the people. I'm curious to see how that's going to go, because then, we've also learned from over here, it creates its own storylines in and of itself. People that go in as the favorite don't necessarily come out the same way, like, and vice versa. So I'm curious to see how it's going to be. I mean, and fucking it's free, right? It's on Twitch once a week, so fuck.
It's free.
I think so. I think it's just gonna be on Twitch once a week. And I don't know if it's gonna be like a battle event or if it's just like one battle.
Oh wait, the tournament was free too, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
It's just on Twitch. And then they stack the videos, and like now they're starting to release the Grand Prix on YouTube.
These motherfuckers are coming out so goddamn late after the goddamn Grand Prix. I done forgot most of these happening shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean the game's different now, right? Like, and it sucks because the way they're doing shit is actually like the way shit was done. Like you would wait a long time.
URL changed the game, like
The
URL,
caffeine shit.
yeah, the caffeine shit.
But even before them, like, like I even give props to like Keegan. Keegan would fucking get his footage out within like 48 hours and shit like that of an event. Like that's hard to do. Like that's hard to do just like to have the time available and then to like sit there and fucking go. Like I've done it before. I've had to do it for our live stream. That shit's exhausting. Just fucking battle after battle after battle after battle. Let's set this up right. Color grade. We'll do like it's time consuming as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like I salute anybody that does that, but like yeah, the game has been changed in the sense of like people get their product out way faster now, to the point where it almost seems out of place when it's like, oh damn, that's only coming out now. It's like, well fuck, like in theory it wasn't that long ago, but
yeah, but like the game changed.
Yeah, the
like,
game changed. The game
you'll watch
changed.
what free battles on caffeine one weekend, and then like pretty much throughout the week they'll give you the rest of those battles, and you'll be able to see it on the URL app, and it's like damn.
Instantly.
And then they got the app exclusives that you didn't even know was supposed to happen. They come out every now and then. I don't know, man. I didn't like. I got the URL app specifically to watch Conflict and Rubber Tongue in the Crucible.
Yeah.
And then like I end up feeling like I get my money's worth just for how much content that they put out, like for how quickly they do. And then there's just so many like old Smack battles that I haven't seen because they're just probably never gonna hit YouTube. Like especially now, like I don't even know when is the last time they put a battle on YouTube.
Well, I mean, and now with the way, and that's why I be trying to tell you guys that fucking YouTube views are fuck all. Like, pay attention to what the top people are doing.
That's true.
That's and in the way of the world of where like everything's becoming like an NFT now and shit, to where it's like Charlie Bit My Finger, they just deleted their shit off of their channel. Like that's one of the most popular YouTube videos ever. But and they can run ads on it. Like it's not an offensive video. So think about it. One of the most popular YouTube videos ever had ads on it, made a little bit of money. Still doesn't even compare to what the one-time price they're going to get off of selling it as an NFT, because they don't even know. It's just going to go up for auction.
Wow.
So it's just like we're getting into a world now where the creatives are going to have more control over their content and how it's being transactioned and sold, to where it's like YouTube's a fucking dying fucking breed. Like you at this point in the digital world, YouTube is fucking an 8-track now. Like, but it sucks because it's still the best thing in terms of like it's still people recognize it easy. It's you can just pull up anything on a fucking YouTube video. It's quick. But like with just the way that they have their fingers and shit, like they're pissing a lot of people off, and people are fucking finding ways to circumvent shit. Which once again, check out the Return of the Dirtbag Dan Show this Sunday, 3 p.m. on patreon.com/counterproductive. Assad says, what you know about NFTs? I don't know shit about NFTs. I just know motherfuckers are making hella money on them.
I don't know shit about NFTs.
I'm gonna fucking sell my liver as an NFT or some shit. I don't know I don't know how this shit work.
Nah,
Assad said, Pat Stay battled No Shame. The game for show changed.
Hey, I was there.
I was there too, man. That was a wild ride.
I recall.
He had some shit in there though. That I don't necessarily disagree with. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot that I disagreed with, but there was some shit that I thought was so true that was waiting for somebody in that audience to try to say different, and it didn't happen.
Hey, that was my first time I ever seen Pat Stay, and I was like, I wasn't disappointed. I was like, he did that goddamn Pat Stay thing.
Assad says that I own a Zion Williamson dunk NFT, NBA Top Shot. I'm officially a rich motherfucker.
Shit, son.
So yeah, I don't know what the fuck this NFT
I ain't
world
even
is,
mad.
but I just know it's you know, like when you're in history class and they're always like, oh yeah, the battle at Midway was the turning point of the war. These NFTs are the fucking turning point of the digital world in the way that which like content is going to be dispersed. That's why I'm trying to get on the train too and trying to start my Patreon right now, which I'm not going to lie. I got 2 motherfuckers on my Patreon right now. I'm unpopular as shit. I'm nobody and I'm not even famous. It's dumb as fuck to start a Patreon. Motherfuckers are famous and maybe have like 50 people on their fucking Patreon.
That's still a lot, though, man. What's that?
No, it
50
is.
times-
It's
50 times
cool.
5.
It's cool. It's cool. I mean, you know, I'm
at
charging
the
a 2.
basic.
I got a 2 tier and a 5 tier. In the $2 tier, you get fucking another podcast, and you're gonna get a show that's gonna be debuting soon. And then on the $5 tier, you're gonna be getting some other shows that are gonna be debuting soon. Not the point. The point though is just like creators are gonna have more control over their shit and like the way they put it out to their people. And all these fucking middlemen are getting fucking booted out of the place. So it's like, yeah, not only did the game change in the sense of like how fast the content is being pushed out, but it's also just like the way in which you're receiving it. To where it's just like, I'm not surprised that nobody really wants to fuck with YouTube anymore. I'm surprised by King of the Dot only streaming live on Twitch. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out Twitch myself. I don't use it enough to like really know it. I do know every time I go live on the motherfucker, we get more followers. Like I took over the Twitch. It was like 200 followers. They didn't really use it a lot. And I've shot it up like another 100 followers.
Okay.
Or so. But I'm also like streaming like the live battles and shit like that. So that might be a reason. And I also haven't been fucked with on there at all. Like no copyright strikes, no nothing. On YouTube, I get one like every fucking video to the point where I just give up. I don't even care. As long as it doesn't pull the fucking episode, I don't care. It just demonetizes my shit. But whatchamacallit, the Twitch shit, I don't know what the benefit is. Like, I don't know how popping that shit is to the point. Like if you have a good stream going, I don't know like what that's worth. So like that might be a better fucking thing. Because I almost feel like it should still be like in the days of like, because they used to just run pay-per-views off of like Ustream and shit.
Oh yeah, they had like like URL used to do what watchbattles.net or
Some
weird
shit like that. So where it's like it's been done before. To where I mean, like I'm not saying you have to use the same ass shit, but I think it's weird to like. I think it's weird that like it
was like on demand or something like that.
I just think it's weird to like cater to like the hardcore fans. Like this shouldn't like it should be easy and accessible to watch, but it also shouldn't be like just giving it out though either. Like I think that's been like in the early days of when YouTube first popped off, it was like the best model because it was like people didn't even know what the fuck battle rap was. So it's like, all right, let's put as much of it on as possible. Let's get it out there as far as possible.
I feel like I'm just really surprised that KOTD ain't got an app.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking really like iBattle's app.
Yeah, like I was just about to say, like they got an app.
I mean, like it cost them a fucking pretty penny though too.
I'm sure.
So that's why,
yeah.
you know, but iBattle's app runs like fucking Netflix, dog. Like I think their shit like I mean people say this a lot. I'm not trying to say this cuz like fucking salute to the boy like but people say like they wish that they had kind of like they wish they had a URL app that was the functionality of the iBattle app. I don't know because I never really used the URL app. I heard it was expensive.
Like $8 a month.
What?
Yeah.
I'm fucking up. Anyway, because I mean the iBattle app is like $20 a month, I think. But it's $20 a month, but you get a shit ton of shit. But you can
How
also
much shit you get?
I mean, like they do events like fucking they have like fucking 2 or 3 events a month and shit.
You trying to watch all that shit?
I mean, me personally, I don't got the time, and I'm not like. You know, I'm filming battles and
Motherfucker,
shit.
the goddamn
Motherfuckers got time though.
Motherfucker, the goddamn Peacock app ain't even that much.
I mean, fuck.
Motherfucker, that shit $5. They're like $4.99 or some shit like that.
I mean, I don't. What I mean, how many fucking subscribers do Peacock got though?
Shit, probably all the ones who had the WWE network and shit, just like me. God damn it.
At least a mil though.
At least.
At least a mil. So 1 million people at $8 ain't too bad. If it's a little bit smaller of a culture, I can understand. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, you're paying more, but that's going directly. That's directly benefiting that fucking league, and it's an up and coming. I mean, up and coming league's kind of disrespectful because they got a good fucking stock to them. They got a good presence to them. But you know what I mean? Like you're directly funding talent that's gonna be the next new stars and shit. So it's like people say that like, what? It's $20, but it's like, yeah, it is. But you also don't have to be you don't have to subscribe either. You can rent individual battles. And I think you can rent them for like $5 or something.
Oh, that's game changer. Right
So
there.
that's tight because then it's like I'm sure it gives them some sort of analytic of like, oh, fucking this many people has rented this battle. Like because I think they do it like, I think they only drop onto YouTube according to like how popular it is on the app.
Okay.
Like, so if it's not too popular on the app, they don't drop it on YouTube. And I think that's how they like create incentive for people to like try to promote their battle on the app as much as possible. Assad said if Ruin Your Day was on Twitch, it would kill. Hundreds of people watch Avo on Ruin Your Hour. So yeah, I just don't oh wait, yeah, Assad's saying all kinds of shit. Assad's saying Twitch is popping if you make good content. Gifted subs allowed you to make real money off Twitch. So what's the gifted sub thing?
I don't fucking know, bro.
I don't understand what that is.
Oh, you know what? I do know what that motherfucking shit is. Like,
I mean, I understand the process of like you're gifting someone a subscription, but it's like, why does that make money?
like sometimes motherfuckers just give motherfuckers money and shit. Kind of like, you know how like you get donations and shit sometimes every now and then, but I guess
Yeah.
they give them hella money.
Huh.
Or I could be mistaken, but I do know
I don't
that
know.
one of our homeboys, he streamed and they just be giving that fool money every now and then.
See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't know how Twitch works whatsoever. Like, once I get a fucking graphics card, we're doing all kinds of shit. Once I get a graphics card, I'm fucking game streaming like a motherfucker. Like 100%. And when I do, I'm using Twitch and I'll figure this shit out more. But
That's
yeah,
fair.
I have no idea how that shit works. So because of the gifted subs, that's why King of the Dot is trying to convert to Twitch. No, yeah, I can see why they want to convert to Twitch just for streaming in general instead of YouTube. That's better. Like while you're live. Oh, okay, I can see. So while it's a matter of while you're live, the gifted subs make actual more money and revenue than being live on YouTube, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
Because being live on YouTube, you don't really get dick unless like people physically like throw you $5-10
Like
here
in the
and there.
donations and
Yeah.
everything.
And people ain't done that on this shit in a long time. Because why? Especially not for this show. That's why we're getting people go on the Patreon, baby. What is it? Assad's saying, so yeah. Oh, he's saying that's why they're converting to Twitch, but they're not doing it right. He says if Ruin Your Day was on Twitch, it would kill. Hundreds of people watch Avo on Ruin Your Hour. I thought he did start going on Twitch. Assad says you give people money the same way I've gifted money on this shit in Ruin Your Day. You can also gift subs to other viewers for a month.
And YouTube takes a fatter cut.
Okay. So you gift a sub and then now you got someone as a fucking monthly subscriber. Ha ha ha. So you gift them and then they gift that first month and
you
then
gotta pay for membership.
yeah, but then they're like, oh shit, this shit's still running? Fuck, I gotta cancel that shit. Ha 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 ha. And then yeah, YouTube takes a fatter cut. Makes sense. Yeah, I get why King of the Dot wants to stream on Twitch, but it's getting to the point where it's like everybody needs something. Like I'm surprised they don't have like a Patreon yet. Because it's like I like our model like that we've kind of fucking
Well, we got
established.
$1.
Well, it's like it's basically like we're using Patreon as if it was our app. So it's like if you want to watch all of our battles before they hit YouTube, just go to the Patreon.
And then you could just shoot them on your TV too. That's like the cheat code in that motherfucker. You just
Exactly.
cast that bitch to the TV.
'Cause, yeah,
you
we're-
can't do that with the
because
URL app,
we're-
motherfuckers.
Because we're using YouTube. Like we're using YouTube as an
Cast that
unlisted
bitch.
link, but then you can only access it through the fucking Patreon. So then it's like I like that model. It works for us because then like we're able to like provide our fans with an early access sort of thing, and then you know, we can't fucking ask for a lot over here. So it's like $5 is fucking reasonable as fuck. You get to watch the entire event before they drop on YouTube. And then even then, like I'm dropping these battles weekly. So it's like they don't even like sit on the shelf for a long time.
That's fair.
Yeah, we really went all over the place actually. How about that? Assad says it's a way to get people to continue the sub. Yeah, I got it. I already seen the gambit. Once you explain that part, because then like people are now locked into a subscription that they kind of knew they had, but not really.
Subscription.
It's kind of a dirty trick, actually. Don't gift me a sub ever on Twitch.
Subscription.
Fuck your fucking. Don't give me shit on Twitch. You can watch me on Twitch. You're watching me right now. Don't give me a sub on Twitch.
Somebody give them a sub.
Be locked into some fucking subscription to some fucking.
If that's the case, I need to start streaming stat.
No, for real.
I need to start gifting.
That's what.
Subs.
But
like,
see,
hey,
graphic card.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the problem. That was my problem because it's like you can just stream. I'm streaming right now on Twitch, but it's like it's just me talking. Like at a certain point, I'm only so fucking entertaining.
You gotta do that shit like a bootleg, cuz you just gotta get the camera, just put it over your shoulder
know,
while you're
right?
playing the games, and they just see the TV.
I've actually seriously thought.
Come
about
on,
it.
dog. How like just bring it back one time. Just go there. Just like, all right, look, this is how I'm gonna stream for y'all. Just
Cause, dude, I'm losing my mind. I really wish I could stream games. Cause, like, I basically I play games almost every fucking night. Like, it'd be nothing just to stream like in an hour of playing games. Like, and I play all kinds of wild shit too. I don't play like the shit that like is like popping or like. I mean, and not because like I'm some fucking hipster or nothing. I'm a dork. Like, I'm still playing Fallout 4. Like, I'm fucking playing WWE 2K19. It's 2021.
I still play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yeah, no, but that's
But I
classic.
don't even play online. I still just get in there and just drive around and kill
See,
people.
but I can appreciate that because,
hours.
well, being online, like that shit fucking got wild.
That shit's annoying, bro. I be trying to ride on the motorcycle, just be having a
just trying
good
to
day.
cruise down the
motherfuckers
street
coming
and
by and jets and
like,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
that's
what
what
is
I'm
this?
I was literally about to say, like, you'll be like just cruising down the street, like, okay, let's see what this is about. And then like a motherfucker just flies by on a jet, jumps out of it, throws a fucking bomb on your fucking motorcycle, and then like parachutes back into this jet, flies off, blows your ass up. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? I've been logged on for like 5 minutes.
I don't like that shit, bro. It's too intense. This shit way too much shit going on.
Yeah, your boy says stream yourself GTV style. What does that mean?
Maybe he means GTA 5, but he fucked up.
Maybe. If you're playing games, just stream that shit. What the fuck? You have a platform. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a graphics card though. So I don't have the technological capabilities of I tried it. I've tried it many times. I've cried about it. I want to stream games hella bad.
Hey, fuck off said we're the Little Caesars of battle rap. $5 hot and ready battles.
That's fire. I need to fucking make the promo for the next event, just Little Caesars promo, and call it a day. Yo, I take that as a huge compliment.
That's hard, actually.
Is it good? It's hot and ready.
Hot and ready battles.
But is it good? It's hot and it's ready.
You get these battles hot and ready, baby.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious.
Hot and ready, bitch.
God bless fuck off. That's fucking fire.
Gangster as
that's
fuck.
Hilarious as fuck.
As fuck.
I'm just gonna make the next promo event flyer be like the case to the pizza box, and it's just gonna say
you
bots.
gotta like
Batsa.
you gotta like Photoshop Dan face on like the mascot holding the pizza, the little dude, the toga. There it is.
That's amazing.
Somebody make this happen. Stat.
Oh, Assad says it's not locked. I'm thinking it was like on some. I think it's like on some like fuck shit, like on the low. But he's like, nah, you just get it for the month.
Oh,
Okay, well that's fair. I mean, it's still cool. It's just like it's a way of showing people like, hey, I really like this dude. You should check him out. Here's a free month.
and then you get that free money.
And then
I
maybe
really
they
like
like
that
it.
shit. And it's like, well, I'm gonna
Okay,
subscribe.
I see it. Yo, what's up, Nicola Kahaki?
Maybe it's Kahaki.
Kaheki? I doubt it. Because he's from New Zealand, or she's from New Zealand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look at you.
So
being
I'm gonna
American.
assume it's a little more like Kahaki. Maybe I'm wrong.
Do you see? That's what you get for it assuming. Just read
That's
it
what
how
I'm
you
saying.
think it says, and then get corrected later.
Well, that's how I think it says.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna run with it until they say otherwise. What's up? What's good? That's a good salutation too. But fuck yeah, I don't know what time it is over there, and there's probably way better things for you to watch. So salute, appreciate you. Assad says once it's popping, motherfuckers need fire merch. No cap, that's the shmonies. Yeah, I was trying to do that smirch game for a minute. I do too much things. I have such a fucking curse because I just really can't understand the concept that there's only 24 hours in a day.
It's not enough, man. You need like another 8. Be nice. Like if it was like, what is that? Do the math. Come on.
Even if I had it, I
like
still
32 hours in a day.
If I still did it, I would still be tired. I would still like push it to the absolute
Never
limit.
leave it aside. He said the whites.
Yeah, the whites stay assuming. That's true. Hashtag whites stay assuming.
It's facts.
I don't even think you can get away with that hashtag. They'll probably shadow ban your shit.
That's true. I'll try it later.
Because apparently it's not fashionable to be racist against white people either online. You get in trouble for that shit. I almost caught, dude, I caught like a 2-day ban for saying like something about something white bitch. And no, it wasn't even white bitch. Yeah, it was something about, because I was talking about like how, like, I was talking about somebody being a redneck, or like, I was like, oh, white trash. That's what it was. It was white trash. I said white trash and they wouldn't let me do it.
This episode ain't never coming out just because you said that shit right there.
I know, right? Now I'm white trash. So what the fuck? If I was gay, I could say the F word and they won't shadow ban my shit, but I'm white trash and I can't say white trash because it's offensive. I'm sorry. You're appropriating my culture, YouTube. How about that? You're appropriating my culture of wearing fucking cutoff jeans and drinking a bush and cutting the front part of my hair and not cutting the back part of my hair.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Wear a hat where half of the hat's not even a hat. I'm only wearing it for the brim, but I'm too insecure to wear a visor.
Nice.
So I need like the illusion of a hat.
White wife beaters.
Fuck you, social media. I'll call anybody white trash if I want to call them white trash. I'm white trash. I know I can smell my own.
Who are you to deny him? Who are you?
Unbelievable.
Who?
Assad says we need to stop this white on white internet violence. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm never going to stop. It's like fucking Bad Boy in here. The party don't stop till I walk in, okay? That doesn't make sense. That's not what they say either. No, this is like Bad Boy because, what is it? Something about a party because Bad Boy party don't stop. Ain't no party like a bad boy party because a bad boy party don't stop. Ain't no party like a white hating party because a white hating party don't stop. I'll hate who I want to hate. Fuck you, social media.
We went there, and I'm happy I was a part of it.
We're gonna test these algorithms tonight.
Yeah, because this episode ain't coming out.
No, that's gonna come out.
Nah.
I'll download the bitch. It's still gonna come out on fucking
Patreon.
It's gonna come out on Spotify.
Nice.
Spotify, if Spotify could pay Joe Rogan $100 million to say that he feels silence, they'll let me fucking say that I can call people white trash.
Joe Rogan's got the best job in America. He
Dude,
just gets high and says things.
I am so perplexed at why people hate him so much. Because I'm like, for one, you could just ignore the dude. He's not like trying to like butt fuck you with his thoughts. And like he really doesn't care if like his show's popular or not. Like he just likes doing his show and it just happens to be popular. And it's like the guy's kind of self-funded, so there's no point in trying to cancel him because he's just gonna keep doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's just gonna ignore whatever controversy you're trying to pin him for, and then he's just gonna talk to like Steven Tyler the next day. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. And then like I'm just confused because it's like I listen to his shit and I'll just be like, he calls himself a jackass all the time. So I'm like, I relate. I get on camera and I say a bunch of stupid shit. I don't think I'm smart either. But people will be like, oh, but this guy has like such a big platform and no. It's like
those people who hate Joe Rogan don't smoke weed.
I know, right?
Like those of us who smoke weed understand Joe Rogan because we be high.
I don't know. I feel like people that smoke weed don't like him right now either. And
Damn.
I feel like a lot of it's just straight because of how popular he is.
It's just like
so they feel like
it's
he
the
should
haters.
be. Well, I think there's a thing now to where it's just like if you're a celebrity or if you're hella popular, you're like supposed to be like doing some good or
The
some
haters.
shit.
Oh yeah, because he ain't giving back.
Yeah, but it's like at a certain point, like what, motherfucker, I like money. Like Like at a certain point, like, what? I'm supposed to just give all my fucking riches away when I get rich?
I don't never want to be a celebrity, bro.
Yeah, man.
Never in
Especially
my life.
now
I
because
don't
there's
want
just so much expectation of like, and then people like not even expectation because fuck people. You guys are all lame anyway.
You know what I mean?
But it's like, I wish I can be at the level of fame to where like I can just have a show that I do for fun and people like hate me for it. You know what I mean? Like
nah,
a
dude, you
show
don't want that because then it's
a
like
show that I put out for free.
there will always be people who want to like box you, like
Yeah.
physically. It's like, you know what? I don't like something that you said that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
right?
fight you for it.
I know, especially because like I feel like, especially the more that I'm doing a podcast and shit, I don't even remember like half the shit that I say in a given episode. And then people like, you know, someone will be like, "Oh damn, like you really fucking like think that?" And the thing I'm like, "Nah, maybe I don't. What did I say?" Like,
I forget what I say after I podcast every time, and so when I run it back, it's even better because
yeah,
it'll, like,
because
it'll
it's
make
like
me
I'm
laugh.
I get to watch the show
Yeah,
too.
it's like it'll make me laugh all over again. It's like, wow, you know what, man, that shit was funny, wasn't it?
He said, Assad says that he's a weenie. He was cool before he was a weenie. I mean, like I said, like, I still like it just because, like, he'll have some good guests on and he, like, just lets them speak for the most part. But I just kind of don't really have an opinion about him one way or the other. I'm just like, he's just some rich dude that fucking got rich off of doing shit he likes. And he just, like,
Hey.
keeps doing shit he likes.
I just like Joe Rogan as a commentator in the UFC. Honestly.
Oh, yeah. He's that's where he's suited the best,
It's
for
like,
sure.
he's
That's where he's
phenomenal there.
suited the best, for sure.
Phenomenal. I will not take that away from Mr. Rogan.
I'm not. I mean, even folks that like don't fuck with him. I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm just like, fuck, man, it's a free country. Shit, just don't listen. And then I'm just like, how? Like, I don't know, because I'm like, he talks to such cool ass people. So like, I don't even understand how people could be like, oh yeah, I don't listen to that shit. I'm like,
They just jealous because they want to talk to all
He
these
has, like,
cool ass people.
yeah, maybe. He's like, yeah, he had like
People want to talk and smoke weed with
He had fucking Freddie Gibbs on there.
Yeah, he want to hang out with Freddie Gibbs. And
That was a good ass episode, dude. Freddie Gibbs was saying shit where Joe
Freddie
Rogan's
Gibbs is
like,
fucking hilarious.
well, I don't know
bro.
about that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, Freddie Gibbs is hella funny, bro.
because he don't give a fuck. He's just like he was saying some shit on there about like he's just like, yeah, I don't know, I can't trust no bitch, man. And then just like, yeah, I don't know about. I mean, I get you. Assad was all, I like Rogan because the memes. I want that NFT. Next time we see Assad, is just fucking big money NFT Assad.
That's my goal.
That's big money Assad right there.
I want to get open up as something to where they make an NFT and Assad buys me.
That's like that fool fucking
That's a goal.
on his show too. His producer, Young Jamie, that motherfucker has sold NFTs of just his tweets. It's like, it's not enough that you're already making hella money just fucking looking up shit for Joe Rogan. Like, you got to make your money off of fucking the shit you say online
Telling
too.
you, man.
Fucking player. Apparently he got like a ponytail. I don't even know what that dude looked like, and I refuse to look him up because I have just like the most hilarious image of him in my mind. Because I'm just like, because they're saying like right now he got a ponytail. I'm like, okay, I'm basically just picturing some like nerdy white dude with glasses and a ponytail. I'm basically picturing Steve Jobs and Yeezys.
Nice.
And that's like Young Jamie to me. Yeah. We didn't really cover like anything kind of important. I don't think there's really anything important to cover.
We learned about NFTs.
Yeah, we learned about NFTs. We talked about wrestling. We kind of covered battle rap shit. We covered about how people be kind of like, oh yeah, because we just really got into the shit about like why Patreon's so cool now.
Yep.
And like basically we're just gonna be horse for Patreon now. So if
We
you
learned.
want to keep doing the thing and you want to watch the new Dirtbag Dan show, you got to go over there. And if you want to watch our battles before they hit YouTube, you got to go over there too. There might even be a point where, I don't know, maybe we got exclusive battles that are only available on Patreon and we're not going to drop them on YouTube.
That'd be dope.
Maybe.
Maybe like one battle per card.
Maybe.
You could do like like I guess moving forward, say if we do like another just battle session, like whoever you got battle reverse live is Patreon only.
Maybe. Drive incentive. Because I'm telling you
Ooh.
right now, and I'm putting it out there in the universe, I want 100 fucking patrons on the counterproductive patrons. Preferably before fucking the beginning of next year, to be honest. Because we're already at like 55. So what, 45 more?
Yep.
I'm going to be out in this bitch like I'm fucking selling Thin Mints. I'm trying to get patrons. Patrons. Asad says child labor is not cool. I don't know at what point in the conversation were we talking about child labor. That's the problem when I be watching the live chat sometimes. They'll just be like, no, yeah, fuck Mortal Kombat. I'm like, what? Where? And what context was that referencing to? There's a delay in the chat.
You gotta watch out. Sometimes they be having conversations and we miss it.
Yeah, and I just be missing. Asad says we smoking that Steve Jobs pack. What is that? You take 2 hits and then you fucking yell at everyone that's working underneath you to fucking be smarter, and then you come back a week later after
Take 2 hits, you feel like you're wearing a black turtleneck.
You take 2 hits, you yell at your staff, you fucking run a tab of acid, and then you come back and the Lisa is made.
Nice.
That motherfucker was a psycho.
Hey, all the really rich people are.
Yeah. All the geniuses.
All the geniuses are psychos.
Yeah. It's just a matter of like, can you handle their level of psycho, or can they handle their level of psycho?
Not usually.
I heard some shit about Stephen Hawking would run over people's feet on purpose and try to say it was an accident. Like if he didn't like you, he would just run over your feet on purpose. I was like, what a fucking petty ass motherfucker.
Bitch.
It's like, dog, you fucking
Bitch.
you fucking cripple. You fucking run over people's toes, like.
But what do you do at that point? You tip them over, like, you motherfucker.
But that's what I'm saying though. I'm like, bro, you're at the level of life where
You
like
little bitch.
everyone knows you're like the smartest dude alive, or when you were alive, you're like the smartest dude alive. And then on top of that, like, because you're like so obviously in a situation, I don't know what his element was, that like no one's gonna be a dickhead to you. So I'm like, you really gotta run over motherfuckers' toes?
I punched that motherfucker
After
in the head, bro.
after everything
Come on,
Jesus
bro.
after everything Jesus took it away from you, you really wanna still be petty? He couldn't take your fucking pettiness away from you?
That fool
Asad
said.
Asad says Stephen Hawking used to slap box with his legs. Now we're definitely getting pulled off of YouTube.
Hey, man.
Hey, R.I.P. Paul Mooney, though, for real. I actually did want to mean that. Shout out to Half K for bringing that up. I did want to bring that up this episode, or at least just say it, because I didn't necessarily grow up on Paul Mooney, obviously. I'm fucking young and white, so it wasn't a thing. But I loved fucking the Chappelle Show, so, you know, he was on there all the time, and I didn't even understand that he was like a fucking OG comic like that. I just thought he was just some dude
he used to, write
on the Chappelle Show.
He used to write for Richard Pryor.
Yeah. No, like, and that's the other thing too, because what is it? He died at like 71 from a heart attack.
Mhm.
And I was talking about it with a homie at work, because he was just like, damn. I was like, hey, you know what, man? All things considered, he ran around with Richard Pryor. To have came up with Richard Pryor and then to die at 71 of a heart attack, like, you did all right.
Yeah, I mean, that's still.
And he was still very with it.
What's
He didn't,
crazy
like,
about it, that's still within like the range of like life expectancy though. Like, what is it, like what they say, like 75 or something like that? 70, 75?
average about somewhere between 70 and 80, but it's going down though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Damn.
a little bit. It's going down a little bit.
Oh, ain't that about a bitch?
Well,
Fuck that.
fucking, you get more people in the world, it's kind of harder to fucking spread resources around.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. No, we're all gonna at some point they're just gonna let us all die off, and then they're gonna upload like the select few consciousnesses that they're gonna want
Yeah.
into like that Neuralink shit. Like a lot of us are just gonna be dead weight. They're just gonna be like, yeah, let's keep like Elon Musk. Let's keep
They finna turn him into a mech.
yeah.
He finna become Mecha Godzilla.
But I mean, like, they're just gonna pick like a certain few people's consciousness, because it's like once we're at that place of uploading consciousness, what's the fucking point of keeping around most people? Like, you want to fucking.
But what do you do with the conscious once you upload it? Like,
But it's there forever. So I'm saying it's like so like we reproduce because even though we as individuals.
oh, you know what? Look,
don't
once they
live
get
forever.
to downloading consciousness, then we could be like China and be like, look, y'all motherfuckers only have like 2 kids.
But that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have no kids, because what's the point of ever fucking having a kid again? If you can upload your consciousness, what's the point of having a kid? Like, you have a kid because you die one day. Or at least that's kind of the old rules of this shit. It's like you have a kid because you were born into this world. You were thrust into whatever situation you were, taught whatever you could be taught, then learned your own shit along the way, had a child. Then you told him, okay, check this out. This is what was told to me. This is what I've learned. You take it and run with it now. And then we've been doing that for so long that we're at where we're at now, to where it's like at a certain point we're not going to do that no more. Like there's like a lot of these like futurist people. They're like these like immortality people. They're like, yeah, no, our biggest ailment to being a human being is death.
That's true. Yeah.
And so, like, by that principle, they want to, like, find a way to, like, upload consciousnesses, which is, like, sounds cool in theory, but then you're like, okay, well, who are you keeping? Because it's like, you know, fucking,
But like, how does it, like, I don't know. I guess I'm just like overshooting it in my head. I'm like, how does it work? Like, bro, you upload somebody conscious to like a machine and you get to talk to them like when you turn on the PlayStation and shit.
I mean, yeah.
Damn. So it's pretty much like you asleep and then you come alive to
I
talk
mean,
to your
I
family
can't-
member in the PlayStation.
I can't tell you,
like,
like,
hey, family member, you turned me on again. I'm back.
I mean, I can't tell you what the fucking process of that would feel like, but,
Well, whatever it is,
who
Elon
knows?
Musk is about to become like
Well,
Mecha
yeah.
Godzilla. I already know it.
well, yeah, because he's already about to drop that in, like, Neuralink shit.
He's gonna become Mecha Godzilla.
And, like, that's basically just gonna, like, having a phone inside your head. Like, that's like having a phone that you won't even need to use.
Watch.
Like, it's a phone that you don't need to, like, interface with. Like,
Scary.
you are your phone now. Which, I mean, we are kind of already there in many ways.
Maybe he's gonna turn himself into Iron Man. Like the phone in his head is the first start, and then he got to get that thing in his heart. But it's gonna be powered on like Tesla batteries, a supercharged Tesla battery that he put in his heart. He's gonna have a Tesla fucking armor. That shit's gonna be quiet as hell.
Mhm. But yeah.
Watch.
It's going to be strange days ahead.
Elon Musk,
sure.
bro.
Elon Musk.
He's gonna become Tony Stark.
I like how he ripped everybody off with the cryptocurrency schemes. Motherfucker just, like, hustled, like, the entire country. It's like, oh, yeah, this shit's the shit. And then, like, okay, let's pull out. Let's pull out, and then let's go on Saturday Night Live, and let's tell everybody it's a hustle, and then I'm gonna sell off all my shares before
I don't get that shit. I ain't fucking with it. I don't have nothing to do with it.
It's fucking just it's like it's funny because it's like it really like paper currency works very similarly, but at the same time it's like there's still like the paper left over. So it's like it's still like that's like the only real difference is like it's because it's not decentralized. It's like a way. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get onto this actually because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
All right, cool.
We're already fucking. We're pretty good. We're pretty good on the fucking time anyway. Assad says buy crypto now though on God. Yeah, no, I hear it's on sale. Dun-dun-dun.
Well, Assad, hit me up and teach me how to do this shit.
No, I bought in on crypto. I bought in on Bitcoin like sometime a few months back. I threw in like nothing really, and then I doubled it, and then now today it's like almost fucking worth less than what I threw in. I was like, oh, tight.
He's tight.
I was like, oh yeah, I should have just pulled out when I got because I got greedy. I was like, oh, it's double to the moon. Like, we're going triple, quadruple, baby. But no, we all got hustled. We all got hustled, Maverick.
See, look, you talk about hit. I don't even know what this shit means.
See, yeah, there's all kinds of shit. I was listening to fucking a book today that was explaining how, like, in the Great Depression, the financial market collapsed because everyone was betting on the fucking margins, which is basically like what everyone's doing right now with the fucking GameStop and the AMC shares and shit.
Oh, wow.
It's like the same situation, except they paid out back then, and
I
because
wish
they
I could
paid
own
out,
shares
and
in,
because they
like,
paid out,
Blockbuster.
it bankrupt fucking everybody. So like it didn't even matter that they paid out. Whereas now they're like, well, we can't do that again. So that's basically what happened.
I have none of that.
Kinda. I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, because I always am. Anyway, you want to fucking let any of these guys fucking know about any good stuff before we head on out of here?
Yeah, watch my podcast at Half K. We on Spotify. We on YouTube. We are about to go on Patreon at some point.
No, for sure.
Somewhere.
Jump on that shit.
Yeah. I'm a personal trainer. Get at me. East Bay Strong Style. I work out of Castro Valley. Body mechanics. What else do I do?
A I fucked up. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. We're back.
Ooh, what'd you do?
I accidentally put on the outro song as if we left. I
Ooh, nice.
don't even think they caught the the last 2 seconds.
Well, too fucking bad. Whatever you miss, I
That's
ain't
my
saying
bad.
that shit again.
That's my bad because I
I
forgot.
ain't saying that shit again.
I forgot. Okay, I forgot.
Too fucking bad.
I forgot because I meant to plug the Rush In this weekend,
There you go.
this Saturday. If you happen to be in Santa Cruz, or if you're not happen to be in Santa Cruz, but you want a fucking excuse to happen to be in Santa Cruz, this Saturday at the Rush In, 113 Ninth Street. It's gonna be me, a whole bunch of other funny folks. We're doing an open mic, but Zook, you guys know and love Zook. His real name's Anthony Zaccaro.
Big soup.
That's his comedy. That's his Christian comedy name. He's gonna be headlining, so he's gonna be doing like a 30-minute closing out set.
Big soup.
That's this Saturday, and then I got something else exciting to announce. I gotta find it right here. June 5th, Tino. You guys also know him from on this fucking channel. He's throwing a show in Tracy. It's gonna be a music and comedy kind of combination of a thing.
Nice.
I'm gonna be on it. Teddy Hull's gonna be on it. Matthew McCarron's gonna be on it. Matthew McCarron's been on this show before. You guys might be familiar. There's gonna be a whole bunch more other comedians on there, and there's gonna be more music stuff happening on there too. It's presented by Tino and fucking Born Evil Studios, which is your boy Abster. So fucking salute all of those folks for fucking putting that together and thinking about your boy for putting him on. And like I said, oops,
Fucked up again.
hitting wrong buttons. Like I said, go check all that shit out. Yeah, fuck off was all peace. It's not peace. I'm
Maybe.
sorry. It was a fake out. I faked myself out too. That's why it was so good. Yeah, like I said, personal Patreon. I got to go on cracking right now. Go to patreon.com/Ryne Radio. I got a whole bunch of new content that's going to be hitting there. Has nothing to do with battle rap at all, which is kind of like half of this episode was. Yeah, doing all the kind of stuff and things. July 24th, we're doing the Rumble. He's battling somebody on there allegedly. Fucking $5 on the Patreon. It's only going to be live stream on Patreon. And then the Dirtbag Dance Show returns this fucking Sunday, 3 p.m. right here. It's on the whatever. I'm fucking.
Stuff's
too much
coming
shit.
back.
It's not on
Watch it.
YouTube. It's only on Patreon. Go to the Patreon. Patreon.com/counterproductive, but also patreon.com/Ryne Radio. You can listen to audio episodes of this show wherever you listen to fucking podcasts. And yeah, we're doing all kinds of stuff, all kinds of things. Like I say on every single episode, wash your ass, wash your hands, brush your teeth. Love yourself so you can love somebody else. And yeah, good night, fuckers.
Look, yeah. Put in things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. Say they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put in things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. Say they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Hey, I'll roll a chopper out the pack, then pull the big out. She think I'm Rambo when I'm shirtless with the stick out. Black on black when we attack, we never stick out. I get to squeeze until it's empty, pop the clip out. You share your business with these bitches, let it slip out. You give your money to that house, so you a trick now. I don't say shit to the bitches, pull my dick out. First we fucked, and when I'm finished, I'ma spit. Shit, my dogs is barking and got the taste for blood. Pop shit, you get your top split, I left them laying her. 9 true, you get your mind blue, but what you tryna do? Slide through, must I remind you? I be almost sipping a 40, yeah. Gripping a 40, yeah. I'll let one go, I bet your face to get distorted, yeah. End of the story, yeah. It's not important, we celebrate and spin your block up in that euphoria. I got magazines for your issues. Activate with the pistol. I'm at your face like some tissue. If I bless you, I won't miss you. Bullets got it like a missile. Now they're gliding through your tissue. Hit your bitch, your friends, your family, anybody riding with you. Little bitch, I walking like I'm God, but I'm a demon to you. Little bitch, I keep the pump on deck, but I ain't cleaning the pool. You feel that barrel bust, you feel that that marrow crush. Little bitch, I rock enough gold to make a pharaoh blush. You put them things when you see us, like what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe them for they re-up. They don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put them things when you see us, like what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe them for they re-up. They don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us.